Robin Williams made millions of people laugh all over the world. Many fans and friends are remembering him this morning with tears. The Oscar-winning performer was found dead in his home on Tuesday. Police say it appears the 63-year-old killed himself.
Williams had a unique talent as a manic comedian and a deep, thoughtful actor. He won 6 Golden Globes, 5 Grammys, and an Academy Award. John Blackstone is in Tiburon, California, the San Francisco suburb where Williams lived and died. John, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Well, we're here in front of Williams' home in Tiburon, where emergency crews were called to yesterday and where sheriffs are now investigating his death as suicide by asphyxiation. Now, we expect to learn more details at a news conference later this morning. But for now, fans across the country and around the world are remembering a man who brought us so much laughter while apparently experiencing so much pain. Sheriffs in Marin County, California say Williams was last seen at 10 p.m. Sunday at his Tiburon home. On Monday, a 911 call, 11:55 a.m., reporting a male adult unconscious and not breathing. Emergency personnel arrived just 5 minutes later.
Apparent suicide attempt by hanging.
Williams was pronounced dead at 12:02. The Marin County coroner says it suspects the death to be a suicide due to asphyxia. Williams' publicist said the actor has been battling severe depression of late.
If they made a drug that allowed you to drink and not get drunk, an alcoholic would go, what happens if you take 2? No.
63-year-old Robin Williams was very open about his struggles with drug and alcohol addiction. Earlier this summer, Williams had checked himself into a rehab center in Minnesota.
At the time, he said he hadn't lapsed back into his struggles with being sober, but he really wanted to kind of maintain his sobriety and keep everything in check.
News photographer Dean Kendrick recently attended AA meetings with Williams.
He was one of the very first to raise his hand and open his self to vulnerability, but he really needed support at that time.
Williams' wife, Susan Schneider, issued a statement saying she hopes the public doesn't focus on her husband's death, but rather on the countless moments of joy and laughter he gave to millions. And in a nod to his many movie roles, President Obama echoed that sentiment. Robin Williams was an airman, a doctor, a genie, a nanny, a president, a professor, a bangarang Peter Pan, and everything in between. But he was one of a kind. He arrived in our lives as an alien, but he ended up touching every element of the human spirit.
And some things you may want to stay away from while drinking heavily. eBay, not a good idea.
His sense of humor was apparent until the end. On his 63rd birthday 3 weeks ago, he posed for an Instagram photo with, quote, one of his favorite leading ladies, Crystal, the monkey from Night at the Museum. A sheriff's press conference is scheduled for 11 Pacific time this morning. The coroner's office says a forensic examination is also scheduled for today, and toxicology testing will follow. Charlie?